Now, Jen Harbaugh hasn't returned to Ann Arbor yet, but Spirit Halloween Harbaugh is at the Big House to cheer on the Wolverines against Oregon. Maize and Blue looking for their first win against number 1 since 1984. First quarter, Michigan down 7. Special team comes through. Joe Taylor forces a fumble on a punt return, recovered by C.J. Charleston. The offense is in business. 5 plays later, Davis Warren rolls right, spots Tyler Morris in the back of the end zone for the first score. TD grab by a Michigan Wolverine wide receiver since September against Minnesota. It's tied at 7, but Dan Lanning and the Ducks have answers. Dual threat QB Dylan Gabriel tucks and runs before the break. A 23-yard touchdown to go up 28-10. Gabriel finishes with 317 total yards and 2 touchdowns. Michigan still shows life in the third quarter. Davis Warren links up with walk-on Peyton O'Leary in the back corner. The deficit is cut to 28-17, but that is as close as they would get. Oregon holds firm on 4th and 5 late and tacks on another score for good measure, 38-17. Joel Sebastianelli has more from Ann Arbor.
Michigan did some of what it needed to do. No turnovers for the second straight week, only 5 penalties, but a closer look reveals what could have been. Those penalties came at the worst possible times. 2 close calls did not go Michigan's way, and ultimately a slow start got in the way of a spirited finish.
Start faster. Got to start faster and bring that energy from the jump. So but number one job is to win the football game. So left some meat on the bone.
We just got to execute better. First half it didn't go the way that we wanted, and we also let them get too many yards on us and things like that.
Oregon scored 4 touchdowns on its first 5 drives. Fans will play the Ducks' opening touchdown over and over. The Big Ten did not pause for review. A coach's challenge on a circus grab by Colston Loveland in the second half ruled incomplete, but the Wolverines won't budge on which portions of their play need to be reviewed internally.
Maybe it was a catch, maybe it wasn't. I got to give him a better football there, put him in a better spot, make an easy catch, and keep the chains moving. Third down's the money down, and that falls on me to be better.
There's not a magical number of yards that we need. We just need to have enough yards so we can go score enough points to win.
The 2 starting corners for the Maize and Blue, Will Johnson and Jair Hill, sat out with injuries.
Yeah, Will Johnson's the best corner in the country, so not having the best corner in the country is always going to be different and a challenge. So, but I thought those guys fought. We can't start slow, especially against the offense that we're about to play, another high-powered offense that scores a lot of points, and we got to figure out the best plays that we want to start the game and continue to go from there.
Next week's opponent, Indiana, dropped Michigan State 47-10. When asked what would keep this team motivated in Bloomington or anywhere else the rest of the way, Sharon Moore answered quickly, "We're at Michigan." Effort is not the issue. It's finding answers to the other performance questions asked week after week in a season that now falls to 5-4. At the Big House, Joel Sebastianelli, BCSN.